Hi guys, so I just spent the first night in the bed in the back of the van, and let's go to burning van.
Hi guys, I've been to Burning Van, which is the biggest van life meetup in Sweden. I was supposed to have made a video about the event, but since we had some bad luck with the weather and a lot of wind, I decided to push that forward 1 year. However, I would like to give you a van tour of my latest build and see what's inside. Yeah, so as you can see from the start, this is the shortest Sprinter van you can get. It's a wheelbase of 128 inches, which is 325 centimeters. And yeah, let's see what I've done to it so far. So let's start with the windows. I've installed windows on the both sides. I've added these flares on the wheels right here. I've added the wind deflectors on the windows. I've also got a a roof rack from Cruise, which I find was really nice because it was affordable. It was like 500 euros, and it's customizable. So you can cut it to the width you want. As original, it is 158 centimeters wide, which I felt was a little bit too wide. So for my Sprinter van, it's 134 centimeters, and that makes perfect for the solar panels from Nordmax, which is on the roof. The solar panels are two 180 watt monocrystalline perch panels, which is perfect for my setup. Here you can see the other window, and you can also see the wind deflector. I also got a plug for shore power whenever I need that, which isn't that often. On the rear I haven't done anything except for removing the star from the behind. I'm thinking of putting it back, but I'm not sure. And as you can see, I've mounted the solar panels on a little bit of an angle. I was thinking to lay them just flat, but then on the inside I've got the roof vent, so I wanted to be able to open the roof vent a little bit. With the solar panels angled like that, I was worried about having a little bit less miles per gallon, but that wasn't the case. I've no problem at all with this, actually. Yeah, so let's go inside. So in the front it looks kind of standard, but I have some pretty neat features here in the front as well. If you've been visiting our channel before, you have seen that I mounted these on the sides, and now I also have this for the front window. So this just goes on the outside like that. And you have the same thing for both sides, of course. And this is super nice, because that means that I don't have to have like a blanket or anything. I just park my van and I can put these up, and it's super nice. They clamp together just like that with magnets, and they give you 100% privacy in the front. And also you don't have to have this a place to store them, because they're stored right in the A-pillar and in the door. So they're a really nice feature. One of my favorite features of the van, actually. And they are called Remy Front. So if you Google Remy Front, you can see the price in your area for these. Yeah, let's carry on. So when you get into the van, you can see that I have the swivels for both seats, and these swivels are crucial for having such a small van but making the space look bigger. And it really gives you the possibility to seat 4 people in here with the table, because I have a couch here And I got a small IKEA kitchen with the faucet and a sink, and also an IKEA induction stove, which is super smart. Depending on the inverter you got, how much power you can get out of the inverter, you can set this induction stove to only, you can limit it to like 1500 watts or 2000 watts or 2500 watts or 3000 watts. So depending on your inverter, you can set this induction stove accordingly, which makes this also a super nice feature in this van. And to protect, since this is made of glass, to protect it from anything falling or stuff like that, I have this like rubber mat, which is really nice and protective. And it also gives you, after you've done the dishes, you can put the dishes here and it will just drain into these little holes here, you can see. And then you just drain that over the sink. Yeah, so here you can see the bed. I made some cutouts on the sides, on each side, which gives you 178 centimeters to sleep. I'm 190, so I'm gonna be sleeping diagonally. But my fiancée, Mikaela, she really likes it. So, and she can sleep just fine in this bed. And I also got the 230 volt outputs, 2 on each side here. And also over there you can see the remote for the solar regulator. And we also got a small reading light right there, and some lights in the ceiling as well, some spotlights, and the roof vent, which was white, but Mikaela changed the net for the mosquitoes and stuff, and I painted this black with some rubber paint, and I think it was quite nice actually. Here you can also see the window from the inside on the driver's side. I made like a frame around it, which I think looked really nice. And here's the table. Let's see if I can fold it down so you can see. As you can see, it folds down easily, and I was a little bit worried that this would be like rattling and stuff when I was driving, but it's really nicely secure. And to open it, you just pop it up, and actually as the tabletop, I used a door from IKEA in the same color or finish as the doors in the cabinets, so it blends nicely. And I also have a small fridge right here with the freezer part over there, and also the mandatory mangoraya. This is the shit. You can have this on anything almost. It's really nice. Under here is like an opening to the garage, where you can, if you want to have skis or something long, you can put it all the way up through to the front. So you got about, I'd say about almost 4 meters that you can store stuff in here. So it's really nice. And as a bench, I used the other side of the countertop that I cut off, and I used it as a bench. And I'm gonna have something nicer to be sitting at right here in the future. And yeah, let's go check out the garage. So here's the garage. As you can see, it's like plenty of space. I'm usually not hauling around all of this stuff, but since the van build is quite new, you want to have some tools with you. And also I just got these batteries from Nordmax that sits right here. These are 110 amp hours of lithium ion, and I gotta say I'm super satisfied with these batteries. I've been cooking on the induction stove and at night, and in the morning when I've woken up, the batteries has been full again, because the solar panels has been charging really nice, even though it's been night and it doesn't charge at night. But the early hours in the morning, the solar panels just tops up the batteries, and yeah, they are a really nice addition to this van. And they look great. And also, which I really like, is that you got on each side, so on plus you get two places to mount your cables, and also on the minus side you got two places to mount your equipment. And there's an M6 screw that you can plug in, and also you can use the regular fittings. And these are a game changer for me, because I want to be able to just go out and be away from home for a week and don't have to worry about having to have the solar or be dependent on the weather just to have the ability to cook and watch TV and stuff. So yeah, these are a true game changer, and they are going to come in 200 ampere hours as well. So yeah, that's awesome batteries. I think Nordmax, as I said, is a new brand by a Swedish company, and these batteries are made for the Nordic climate and Nordic people, and you can have them in your boat or in your RV or any off-grid solution, or anything you would like to add them to. Yeah, so let's move on. So here's the electrical parts of the van. I have a breaker for the plus side on the batteries, so I don't fry any cables, and they go to a distribution block on the plus side and also on the minus side, which then feeds the Sonoff 4chan Pro. And also I have these fuse boxes. This is for some small appliances, and this is going to be for a little bit heavier or stuff that draw a little bit more amperes. Yeah, and here's the shut-off for the solar, and there's the solar regulator that I'm using right now. And yeah, if you have any questions about the solar equipment, just leave a comment down below. I didn't bring, somehow I forgot to bring the switches for this, so I can't turn on the ceiling lights, but I'm gonna show them in another video in the future. And here I got the electrical central for all the 230 volts appliances and the plugs and stuff. And I also have another plug right here for the 230, which I can have to charge a one wheel or any electrical appliance I want to have in the rear here. Yeah, so this is it. The rain is starting to pour down again here, so I'm gonna end the video right here. Hope you found it useful, and I'm sure you're happy to see the build so far. I still got some stuff to do. I'm gonna do these panels on the back side, and also I got, you know, you're never finished with your van build 100%. So, and yeah, you can see right here. Let's see if we can get in here. You can see right here, you can store some really long stuff from the back doors all up to the between the seats in front. So if you have maybe a small kayak or some skis or fishing gear or something like that, you can store it right there. Yeah, so the wind is picking up, and I think it's gonna be starting to rain any minute now. So I'm gonna get back in the van and go back home. This has been a great trip. If you have any comments, or if you have any questions about anything, or suggestions on how I can make stuff better in the van, please leave a comment down below. And yeah, and that's about it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope that the wind isn't that too bad, but that you can hear me anyway. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. That would be highly appreciated. And please comment and like the video as well if you have any questions. I would like to thank Nordmax for helping us with the battery bank and the solar panels and stuff. They're a new brand upcoming in Sweden and the Nordic countries, so please check out their website, and I'm gonna link their social accounts down below as to their website as well. And yeah, that's about it. If you watched this far, please comment number 27 in your comment down below, which tells me that you watched the video this far. And yeah, see you guys in the next video.